Texas State Representative has a new idea to solve a long-standing serious concern. It's the backlog of untested rape kits, which tally 19,000 in Texas. State Representative Victoria Nieve is here to share some details on the bill that you filed just yesterday. You just were elected as state representative. This is the first bill that you really are putting your name behind.
Yes.
And I have to say, just the simple fact, the fact that there are women who were raped that bravely, shortly after they were violated, submitted to these tests, and the fact that those tests are just sitting there is atrocious. That there are this many that are sitting there, it really is just a money problem. When you look at the cities, the counties who have these kits, they just don't have the money to pay for it. And this is where the state wants to now help out.
Absolutely. And so what we designed, our House Bill 1729, is sort of an innovative approach where we can try to solve the funding issue. What our bill would do is actually create a voluntary donation process when folks go get their driver's license or apply or renew their driver's license. They have a little box where they can contribute $1 or a certain amount, and that would go to fund the testing of evidence in sexual assault cases, including our rape kit backlog, which is, as you mentioned, is extremely high, and it's an issue that we absolutely have to address right away.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the city of Dallas alone, there's 2,500. I mean, it's down a couple thousand, but I mean, still 2,500 that are just sitting there. Why do we got to go to donations? It seems like this should be something that should be in the budget to fix.
I believe that too. We have a really tight budget right now, and so you know, sometimes the legislature in the past has cut taxes here and there, and then in the meantime, you know, there are some detriments, and so this we wanted to make sure, since we have a really tight budget, to be able to provide another funding mechanism and help women who are victims of sexual assault. And in one state lab alone, there were 19,000 untested rape kits sitting in that backlog, just in one state lab. So all across Texas, or thousands more. We're still doing some research, but this bill, we would love for folks to help you know, lobby their representatives to support this bill, and we're going to work very hard to try to do that as well.
And the reason you came up with this is because you've seen similar programs that have raised a lot of money. I mean, we're talking millions of dollars. So just by this whole idea of people volunteering this money, donating this money, it has paid off, right?
Yes, there's another similar voluntary donation program for another issue that the state, and in 2016 it raised more than $1 million, and so just by checking the box. And so we know that this program, we're hopeful that this could really make a big impact.
Well, let's hope. Thank you for the work you do. Appreciate you introducing that bill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up here on Good Day, it's pretty warm out there.